on where you are in the world. My name is Sudeep Hegde, and nice to see many of you back again from previous times. I live in Clemson in South Carolina in the US. I work here as an assistant professor of industrial engineering at Clemson University, and have been practicing Sahaja Yoga since 2008, so almost 15 years now. So yeah, if you have any questions about setting up the footsoak, if you're doing it for the first time, please let us know. We do have a few more minutes before we start. And we have a theme for today. We have, as you probably know, there are different energy centers, or chakras as we call them. And the focus of today's meditation is going to be the first chakra, known as the Mooladhara. So I'll talk more about the qualities of this chakra and how to meditate upon any particular chakra as we start. Yeah, that's the diagram of the subtle system, which you might have seen before. So the 7 main chakras are depicted there, starting with the Mooladhara at the tailbone, and then all the way to the 7th center, the fontanelle bone area on top of the head. So I apologize for my voice today. It's recovering slowly from some viral infection. So sorry in advance for all the clearing of the throat. So my experiences, Rahul, do you want to give me a cue on any particular kind of experience?
Yes. Yeah, basically we have beginners in this session. So I would like you to share a brief experience when you started your journey in Sahaja Yoga, and also on today's theme, how it helped you, Mooladhara Chakra, cleansing the Mooladhara Chakra and its qualities, how you slowly grown up in those qualities. So
sure. Yeah. So, like I said, I started Sahaja Yoga in 2008. Prior to that, I was on a seeker's journey for a few years, starting, around the age of maybe 14, 15. And in India, there's lots of paths to explore, so to speak, in terms of meditation and philosophy and so forth. So I tried a few things, but nothing really stuck. I just kept searching, and the experience that I was looking for was not. There were other kinds of experiences. भय इसको शायद निकालना चाहिए. So when I found Sahaja Yoga, I just felt it. I felt like I had found what I was looking for. And the experience was, of course, there, but it was also very spontaneous. It was so natural, and everything was as things were described. Like the first time that I tried it, I did not feel the cool breeze over the head. But the concept of Sahaja Yoga and what this was about really resonated with me. And but probably the 5th or 6th time that I tried it, I distinctly felt that connection. And was able to get into meditation deeply. So that proved to me that this is it. This is what I've been looking for, and just the meditations regularly and then collectively with others kept helping me grow, learning more about different chakras, how to feel those chakras in your hands, and how to respond to imbalances that naturally occur every now and then. So that's been my journey, and particularly with the Mooladhara, I would say we take the quality of innocence for granted, so to speak. I mean, we are born with it, but you tend to think of innocence as being naive or ignorant. But as you grow, that innocence kind of gets shrouded as you learn more about the world and so forth. But then after coming to Sahaja Yoga, I realized that you can actually uncover that innocence, that it's always there. It never went away. And the key to truly feeling joy is to be innocent. And innocence is not ignorance, it is enlightened innocence. You can always choose not to react. You can always choose or know when to react. You can choose to remain pure at heart. And the best way to do that is through meditation, because when you let go of your thoughts, you become a clean slate again. So that's and that the more you do it, the more that quality of innocence shines, and it brings joy as well. So that's sort of my experience, I think. But one thing that I realize is the importance of meditating regularly. It is a quality that needs to be preserved. You need to keep keep the Mooladhara clean, so to speak. So that's what, and all these techniques like the footsoak and just regular meditation are extremely helpful in that. So once again, welcome everyone. We will be starting the footsoak session in a minute. So if you have your setup ready, let's get ready to start. Yes, Sudha, if you want to go ahead and prepare, please go ahead.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Sure. Yeah. So if you're joining the side room for the first time, we start the meditation by this step known as raising the Kundalini and taking a bandhan. It's basically a set of hand gestures to raise that energy, the Kundalini, along the central channel, to bring it over the head and establish it there. And then to balance our chakras by bringing the energy of the left to the right and the right to the left 7 times, because there are 7 main chakras. So if everyone is ready, we will begin. Okay, let's sit comfortably, the back straight. And we'll bring the left hand in front of the abdomen, the right hand behind it. The left hand simply goes up like this, and the right hand wraps around it in this manner. So we'll raise the energy, bring it over the head, and we'll tie a knot to establish it there. We'll do this a second time and tie 2 knots. A third time, 3 knots. And then make an arc over your head, bring it all the way down the right. So you're only using your right hand. We'll do this 6 more times. 6 more pairs of arches. Now, before we put our feet inside the water, we put our attention at the top of our head so that the vibrations can flow from our hands, and we will direct vibrations flow into the water and the salt so that it becomes a better instrument. We can put both our feet in. Let's take a few deep breaths and allow the attention to settle down. And as we inhale, let's pause for a moment or two and then exhale slowly. And then pause for a moment or two, then inhale again. So let's breathe in this pattern. First, let's put the right hand towards the earth. And let's feel a connection with Mother Earth. Let's acknowledge in our hearts the support, the protection, the nourishment that she provides. And let's ask Mother Earth, please take away any negativity, any heaviness, the past, the side of emotion and desire. I surrender all my past, my memories, all the super. Let me be in the present. Please clear my first center, the Mooladhara, which is the root of this left channel. Left channel starts from the first center. Please awaken the quality of innocence in me. Please remove any imbalances. We can bring the right hand back on our lap. We'll now clear the right energy channel by raising the left hand towards the sky, just bending the arm at the elbow, hand pointing upward. The right hand rests open on the lap. Let all the excess heat generated on the right energy channel escape into the ether, into the sky. Let me be free of any tensions about the future. Let me be free to be in the present. To be peaceful. You can bring the left hand down. We can put the right hand just above the navel, just above the belly button, and slowly move the hand around the entire stomach, abdomen region in a clockwise fashion. So start at the top, then to the left, then just below the navel, to the right, and back on top. This region is known as the void, where the Guru principle is established in us. And the footsoak is effective in clearing these lower chakras, especially, including the void. So we can say, principle or the Guru principle be established in me. Let all falsehood in my knowing, in my seeking, be removed. Let my Guru principle be purified and strengthened. I am my own master. Let my Guru principle be enlightened. You can bring the right hand back. You can now put the right hand across the forehead. Bend the head forward slightly. And just gently press on both sides near the temples. And say, I forgive. I forgive everyone. And I forgive myself. It is a humble declaration. Without thinking of any specific person or specific situation, we simply say, I forgive. Now let's put the hand at the back of the head and bend the head backwards slightly. And here we can say, please forgive me if I have made any mistakes, knowingly or unknowingly. Please forgive my past. Please forgive any mistakes done by my ancestors. Please forgive. And we can bring the right hand down. We can keep our attention at the top of our head. Meditate silently for a few moments. We can conclude the foot soak by rinsing off our feet one by one, taking them out. Then you can go and throw away the water in the toilet and then come back and settle down. So we'll meet back in a couple of minutes. Continue, keep the attention at the top of our head. And as I said at the beginning, the focus of today's meditation is the first energy center, the first chakra, known as the Mooladhara. So the word Mooladhara this chakra is both the root and the support of the subtle system. And it's the main quality of this center is, like I said, innocence. But we will explore other properties of this center and its implications as well. But before that, let's listen to a speech, or an excerpt of a speech by Sri Mataji, where she talks about the basic qualities of this center and how it manifests in our life.
Bit of it. But as Kundalini rises, on every center you start getting the light. At the first center, you get back your innocence. Your eyes become innocent. Your behavior becomes innocent. You are not filled with lust and greed. You don't look at things with lust and greed, but you look at things with innocence, which is a very big thing that people have lost, and that you get back. And such a person develops many qualities. One of them is that such a person is full of fragrance. Such a person has a tremendous gravity. Tremendous gravity. And such a person has tremendous dynamism, and attraction is a bad word, so I don't want to use it, but magnetic. His magnet is awakened within him. This is the center of your magnet, of the earth. Such a person develops a tremendous sense of roads, and sense of direction. You place him anywhere, he will know where to go. Like birds. You place birds anywhere, they know which side is north, south, east, west. In the same way, you also develop your lost innocence and your magnet within you by which you have proper direction. But the highest of all, you develop the proper direction to wisdom, which is the wise thing to do. You just don't do stupid things. You just don't do. Even if you ever try to do it, you will not do it because you know it is so stupid. Just you don't do it. I mean, it is so simple to be wise than to be stupid. Because if you have to be stupid, you have to go out of the way to be stupid and idiotic. But if you want to be normal and wise, is the easiest thing to do. But what people do is to do things that would make them more and more stupid, nonsensical. Because also some people told me they do it, the reason being they think they have a nuisance value. Like in London now we have one funny stuff going on, they call it what? Punk rock. You see, it's a funny stuff. Now, poor things, they don't know what they are doing. And I think only value of that punk rock system is this, that they try to sort of make a nuisance out of them so that people feel attracted towards them, or sort of a significance out of them. But when you become a realized soul, you realize your significance because you understand you are part and parcel of the whole, and that your significance is to give realization to others. The highest of highest. That's what you have to do. Now you are a saint. And that's how the whole attitude of cheapishness, of outward shallowness finishes, and you become a serene, dignified personality. This is not possible through any sermon, any lecture. It's only possible when the Kundalini rises, you become like a very dignified child. Very dignified child. I had seen one beautiful painting done of Mother Mary being taught first time. If you see her as a child, she's a very dignified personality. As a child, she's about 10 years of age. I've seen my own grandchildren who are not very old, but extremely dignified. They walk like kings, behave like kings. In every behavior, you find there's such a dignity. They'll never do something shallow. They'll never ask for anything. They never weep for anything. They never cry for anything. They're so dignified, and they understand it so well what is dignity is. I don't have to tell them because they're born realized. In the same way, you become them. Nobody has to tell you that do this or do that. But you understand that you must have self-respect. This happens to you automatically. This is actualization. Nobody has to tell you that you be dignified, you just become. I have seen people who were absolutely absurd. Even from this punk rock we got some people. And they were so changed that people could not recognize them. But one thing bad has happened, with this punk rock that they put some sort of dye in their head, and since then their eyes became very weak. Because these dyes, I think, make the optic lobe covered with some sort of a color, and you can't see properly, and the eyes became very weak. And it took some time for us to remove the effect of those dyes from their head. We go headlong. What's wrong? There's nothing wrong in this world if it is a stupid fool. But for a wise man, there are very many things which are absolutely wrong, and there are very many things which are absolutely correct. So you develop your wisdom by this first step.
So let's just stay in meditation. We've learned that innocence and wisdom are the qualities of the first center. These are of utmost importance in our spiritual growth. In our enlightenment. Let's just absorb that message in silence. We often find that the meditation that we do after the footsoak is deeper. So let's take advantage of that. So as we learn more about this chakra, one thing to note is just as all the chakras can be felt on different parts of our hands, on our fingertips, this chakra can be felt if there is any imbalance or some sort of an obstruction here in this center, then you can feel it as a little tingling or perhaps some heat at the heel of the palm, either on the left or the right. The other thing that you might have noticed when you looked at the diagram of the subtle system is that each of the chakras have different colors and different configurations, different number of petals like flowers. And the Mooladhara chakra has 4 petals, as you can see now on your screen. This is the only chakra that is located below the Kundalini. The Kundalini is in the sacrum, the triangular bone. And the Mooladhara is the support. So it has to be below that, below the Kundalini. All the other chakras are above the Kundalini. And it is very interesting because each of the 4 petals has very unique properties. As a whole, the chakra, of course, is about innocence and wisdom. But there are also unique properties to each of those 4 petals. So what we can do now is meditate upon all of these qualities, all of these properties of the Mooladhara. And if you're able to sit on the floor, it's even better. But if you're not, if you're sitting on a chair, that's completely fine, of course. So let's again close our eyes, or if you want, you can look at Sri Mataji's photo as well, which is the source of vibrations and helps us get into meditation. Let's put both our hands to the earth, or if you're sitting on the chair, let it just hang by your side towards the earth. We keep taking the help of Mother Earth, especially to clear this chakra, because that is the element, the earth element, that is most closely connected with the Mooladhara. Mother, please remove all imbalances, any kind of blockage, any kind of negativity acting on or around my Mooladhara. Please absorb. We can bring our hands back. We keep our attention at the top of our head. Because that's where the connection happens. And then we'll bring that enlightened attention to the Mooladhara, which is in the tailbone, touching the earth that we sit upon, touching the floor. We'll put our attention on each one of the 4 petals, starting with the first one, which is pointing backward. And we'll say a few affirmations for each. Let me have sensitivity to innocence in me and in others, in children and in nature. There is innocence everywhere. Let me be sensitive to that innocence. Let me feel the joy of that innocence in me. Let me be able to truly notice, acknowledge, and appreciate innocence. And let me feel one. Let me be in harmony with nature. Make me balanced, just as there is balance in nature. Give me balance. Let's now bring our attention to the second petal to the left, going towards the left. Let me overcome all temptation. Give me victory over lust, greed, and all evil tendencies. Give me mastery. Give me purity of thought. And give me confidence in my own divinity. We'll now bring our attention to the right, the third petal towards the right. Make me humble. Humble to God, to the divine, to the truth. And give me wisdom. Give me knowledge. Knowledge of the Spirit. Let all the knowledge in the scriptures from all over the world be embedded as wisdom in me. Let it all be integrated in my awareness of the truth. Finally, Let's put our attention to the fourth petal in the forward direction. Make me fearless. Please remove all fear. Remove all insecurity. Make me aware of my connection with the whole, known as collective consciousness. We are not isolated beings. We are connected. We are part and parcel of the whole. This awareness comes after self-realization. And please awaken the power of dharma or virtue in me. Let me innately be aware of what is right for my ascent, what is aligned with the truth. These are the qualities of each of the four petals of the Mooladhara. But if we were to have one prayer that encompasses all of it, we could simply say, give me innocence and wisdom. Everything is contained in that. Now let's meditate. Let's be in that witness state. Can keep our attention at the top of our head. Let me be beyond thought. Let me have thoughtless awareness. Let me be the witness. So don't react. Let's just meditate. You can bring the right hand a couple of inches over the head. If you want to, maybe try and feel, see if you're able to feel the flow, subtle flow. Try with the other hand as well. You can conclude today's meditation by once again raising the Kundalini 3 times. And taking a bandhan. Thank you all for joining. If you have any questions, please do let us know.
Sudeep, thank you so much. This was absolutely awesome, very beautiful, and very helpful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rahul. God bless everyone.
Thank you, Mati. Thank you for joining as always.
My pleasure. Have a great day.
Have a great day. A wonderful week. Bye.
Thank you, Rahul. Wonderful session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sudeep Bhaiya or Rahul Bhaiya. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you. Thanks for the message, Kathy, and everyone else who's posting on the chat. I'm glad you had a nice session. Please continue to meditate every day. It is very important.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your compassionate gift. Have a great day.
Have a great day, Jana. Thank you. Thank you, Patty. That's a wonderful message that you wrote there.
Thank you very much, Rahul. It was a wonderful meditation. Or Sudeep, sorry, I.
Oh, no. Thank you, Sudha. Rahul is as much a part of it.
Yeah, it's very beautiful meditation. I mean, I did not want to get up from meditation. Yeah, very powerful. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Sudeep.
Yeah, and this is around the time of the year where we celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi in India and other places, and in Sahaj Yoga. So, which is the significance is related to the Mooladhara. So, there's a lot of attention in Sahaj Yoga on the Mooladhara chakra at this time. So, I think we all collectively felt that as well.
Many blessings. Thank you so right. I'm sorry. I'm just butchering. Thank you, Rahul, for the extent. I really appreciate it.
Sorry, I missed what you said earlier. What was that?
Just many blessings to you all. Thank you so much for the
Thank
beautiful
you.
day.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Oh, that's nice, Patty. Yeah, nice way to remind ourselves of those qualities. Yeah. Okay. So thank you all. Have a wonderful week. Keep meditating.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Bye.
Yeah. See you. Bye.